Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is the Creative Hour. And in this episode, I have 1 hour to create a song genre that you chose. So let's go. Hi, my name is Jade, and this is the Creative Hour, and I hope you're doing okay. Welcome to the show. So this is the second episode of this. I have basically 50 minutes to create a song of the genre that was chosen by you, the people. It's all in your hands, and we have that style of music all ready to go. It has been chosen, and that was this week. As I bring up the post, the choices were for you: glam rock, folk, horror movie score, or jazz. And clearly glam rock was the winner that took 44%, with horror movie score coming in second and folk third. So that is the deal. The rules are as follows. I'm allowed to use anything on my iPad, including samples, including whatever I want. I can use AI to generate stuff. I can use apps. I can use DAWs. I can use anything that is available to me on my iPad. And once the 50 minutes is up, I have to stop. There is nothing more that I can do, and I just have to play you the song and see where it's at. So hard rock was chosen for this week. So that's fun. Hard rock, huh? All right. So as always, I'm going to set a goal. So if you want to cheer me on during this, you can do so as well. Any or all super chats will be accepted. I'm going to set this for, we'll do this for an hour and set that to go. And boom. So we're setting our super chat goal. That has been set. I think it's all good. It's going through. And we will start the clock very, very shortly. Are we ready to go? So we're 3 minutes in. Hello. Let me say hello to folks, and then it's on. Mark, FPC, Weave Brain, what's going on? Driven to Right. Who else? Gary Hubs, g'day. All right, let's do this. If you're lurking, welcome to you as well too. Pete Johns, g'day. Pete is up after me. All right, we are ready. So today, I'm not even going to say what I'm using or anything like that. I've got a guitar over here. There's a bass behind me. Hugh Caldwell, thank you so much and welcome. All right, let's do it. So the clock is ready and we are about to start the clock. Let's do it. And we're off. So I'm going to use Logic today. That is going to be my choice of a music DAW. That is the choice, and I'm not going back. So let's create a brand new project over here, and I'm going to start with an audio track. So we're going to select tracks and audio. I'm also going to come in here and select a drum track from our auto drummer to give us a nice bass. Hard rock drum has already been chosen. I'm going to come up here and choose Crimson from my memory. Okay, it's a little bit slow, so we're going to change the tempo to 110. 110 and hit enter. So our tempo's a bit faster. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do, instead of like doing a loop, I'm going to copy this, which you can copy if you have a keyboard. You don't have to do the menu. You can just select your thing and hit Command Copy, and then move it along, hit Command Paste, and there you go. A whole lot easier than just, there's a whole lot of ways you can do it. Let's come back over here. So that's going to be our verse and opening our verse. Let's bring in a chorus. So what I'm going to do also is copy this drum track here and drag this over. And we're going to change the style of it. So let's come in and change this to heavy hand. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so that'll do for a chorus. G'day, Denise and Clayton Von Kluge, anyone else who's joined us. So there's a chorus. Let's now copy all of these. I'm going to just drag, and we're going to drag these across so that we have another verse and chorus. Now we're going to need to find a middle section. So let's find something else out of this hard rock preset pack. Like, what's Shadows Cast? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Undo. Can I undo that? Did that undo? There we go. That's better. All right, we're all good. So they're all selected. Now I need to grab one of these and drag this over here because we're going to need to mess with this one. Make sure it's selected, and we're going to change this to heavy hand. What was this one? That one's heavy hand. We want to change this one to, I think, Shadows Cast. Let's listen to it. Nice middle. What else is in there? All right, I'm going to go with that one and use a ride instead of a tom. So we'll take this here. This is our chorus. And I'm going to drag this out here. And that can be the end of the song. There's our length of the song. So it's only short. We're at, what have we got? 2 minutes 39. Thank you, Brad Example, for the kind SuperChat. All right, I'm going to change the key of this. Let's put this in a key of A. We'll leave it in major, A major. Oh, I love that when the project just closes by itself and then you can't open the project. What a great bug that is. They still haven't fixed that bug. It's really shit, and I wish they would fix it, but here we are. So we're in an A major. I think I'm going to record the bass first. Let's grab a bass from the bass collection. I'm going to go for a 4-string bass. Today I'm using this beast, the Red Beast. Here you go. This is what I'm using today for a bass. And of course, we're going to keep it fairly simple today because I've only got, 45 minutes left to go. So we're going to need to add a brand new audio track in here. So we've got 2 audio tracks now. I'm going to arm this and just make sure we have the right input selected, which is input 1. Let's make sure that's good. Input 1. Hey, we got some sound, baby. All right, I'm going to come in here and try and choose an amplifier from our selections. We have, what have we got? Plug-in presets, patterns. We want audio patches. I'm going to look for bass. Now I think there's one. I'm going to go with this high definition. So we double tap on this, and now we have this sound in here, which we can change at any time. So A. Let me turn this down a bit. All right, let's have a play. Just let me, for a second, grab my guitar and work out a riff. See if we can get it to make sense. How much time have I got? Holy shit, 43. Let's go up here to this track and hit record. And we'll add an effect in here. I'm going to go with Nembrini's. Sweet. I'm going to come in here to this Nembrini's app. And let's find a preset. Make sure our noise gate's on. That sounds all right. You know what? It feels too slow. It feels too slow. Let's go with 120. Okay, I think I'm going to record some stuff in here. Let's hit record. It's got a bit of an AC/DC kind of chug to it, doesn't it? We've got our metronome on. Okay, that's cool. Let's bring up the volume a little bit. Let's do a test. Wicked. I'm just going to do a quick. Sweet, we're good. So let's go in here and record this guitar, and then we'll do the bass. You see what I did there? So I stopped that off here, and I'm just going to do some copying. We're going to drag these across. We'll drag this one over here and this one over here. It should cut nicely. But it didn't. So what I'm going to do is, at least we have the opening riff. I think that makes sense. Nice and simple. Okay, let's try it one more time. Beautiful. So I'm just going to cut that off there. And then let's see how this goes. So we'll drag this across, make sure it all works. Sweet, we're good now. Bring those in there. They only need 2 verses, I think, and the rest are choruses. So let's try and do a chorus. What do we do for the chorus? A. I love it when that happens. Great. Okay, let's try doing this chorus here. So that's about here. We're just going to do the last tracks. See if I can get the timing right. We'll do it over here on this one. Let's do it there. Okay, so just got to get the chugging right. What have we got? 37 minutes. So, just going to cut that off there. We're going to do some dragging, see how this works in with this. Check it out. That'll do. We need a middle. We need a middle. Middle. Doom. This could probably be a chorus, actually. We'll go with a C. We'll try that. Why not? Let's try that just for a bit of fun. Something different. Try that again, and then we'll get some bass laid. I think we'll be good. Thank you very much. Let's drag that over here. And that I think will do. So what I need to do now is create a duplicate track. What have we got? 34 minutes. Hi, James Myers. Anyone I may have missed who's joined. Let's take this out of the equation. We're going to choose a different guitar sound. Let's get rid of this and replace this with something else from Nembrini, I think. Or not. Nembrini. This 8180. What do we got in here for presets? We want let's get our noise gate happening. Okay, let me play with this. Okay, I think we're ready to go. In fact, I'm not really happy with this guitar tone. Let's, what have we got? 33 minutes on the clock. That's kind of better. Give me a sec. Okay. Just going to crank up the volume a bit. Let's undo that. And we're going to come in here to our mixer and we're going to pan these. Where are we? Audio 1. Let's pan. Okay, we're good. Sweet, baby, sweet. Drag that over here, see if they match. All right. Perfecto. Oh no! Let's drag this out. Okay, let's see. That's definitely not joining right. So what I'm going to do for this is take this out, take this out. We're running out of time, man. I thought I'd do a lot better at this. In fact, let's do this. That didn't work, did it? Fuck, that sucks, man. We'll have to do that again. Let's try one more time. All right. I should have done it all in one take, really. Okay, so that's going to make a lot more sense. Let's just come in and redo this top track here. Exactly what I just played then. And then we should be absolutely killing it. Sweet, baby. Hear the change? All right, this makes sense. So what we're going to do now is take these two clips here and replace what do we got? 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to replace these right there. Okay. Let's undo that. All right. So we've got our chorus, and I'm going to retake these. What do we got? Shit, I haven't even done bass, have I? 25 minutes, man. Crazy. This is... Let's go. One more time. We'll try that one. Cool. Now let's do in this track. Sweet, 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 sweet. So we have verse, verse, chorus, verse, verse. Chorus is supposed to go there. We're going to drag these over here. And we're going to take we're going to split these two here. That is our chorus. I'm going to select these two. We're going to do a split like so. Drag these two in here. See how this works. Okay, so we want to lastly try our hand at doing this and that, and let's see how this goes. That'll do for me, baby. We've run out of time. I've got to write lyrics too, don't I? Well, I'm going to get ChatGPT to help. So, bass. How low can you go? Death row, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Thank you for hanging out today and watching this nightmare. Let's pull down the volume. Wicked. Let's just play through the whole song. I think I can do all this in one take. You ready? Let's oge. Okie dokie. Let's get back here and just play this last bit in. Sweet. There's our music done. There's our bass. There's our guitar. We'll probably come back if I've got time. It all depends on time, doesn't it? Because we got to lay some vocals. We've got to chat with ChatGPT. So here's our bass. Here's all this stuff. That'll do for now. We can do a quick mix. It's a glam song. It doesn't need anything really else, does it? Maybe a little solo kind of thing in there. All right, so what we're going to do next, can I come over here for a second and jump to my friend ChatGPT? And the first thing I'm going to do is to ask ChatGPT to please search for all lyrics written by Jade Starr Music on Apple Music and Spotify. And analyze, if I can spell analyze correctly, analyze the lyric writing style. So what this is going to do now is going to search the web and try and find all my music that I've written, which you can see here, all my style. It says it's a compelling blend of raw emotion, introspective storytelling, all this kind of stuff. So it now has in its bank all of my lyrics, and it understands my lyrics, the way I write. And we're going to try and use the lyrical style from my last search to write lyrics for a glam rock song about glam band and their never-ending Search for the perfect hairspray. Please give me 2 verses and 2 choruses. So yeah, hopefully what it's going to do is take all my information, the way I write, and try and turn this into some lyrics, which it has done. And you know what? I don't really care what these lyrics are. We strut and strip in silver boots. Sequins shimmer like forbidden truths. Backstage battles, neon fights. Feathers fly in the backlight nights. Fuck me. All right. We're just doing it. Why not? Because now I would normally write my own lyrics, of course, but we have an hour, don't we? And I'm allowed to use anything at my behest. Give me a sec here to paste these lyrics in. And let's come back over here and bring up Logic. We need a microphone. It's at an audio track. I've got a spare mic over here. Here's my second mic. We need to set this to record. And we want this to go into Mini Fuse 2. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. We've got some kind of sound coming through, but it's not. Boom, 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 boom. We've got sound. Nice. We've got vocals. So I'm going to need these lyrics. Let's bring these up here so we can see what these stupid lyrics are. What's it called? It's called Hold That Spray. So what I'm going to do next is bring in one of my vocal patches, which I've talked about heaps on this channel. You should be saving your own vocal patches, yeah? So if you come up with a really good vocal patch, go and save it. You can find these when you save them into things like this. So you can see here, bright vocal. If I double tap on this, we have some vocals. So let's sort this chain out here. I want to get rid of the delay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, that's nice. I'm going to load in here an app called Splashbox, which just came out this week, and I reviewed it for some reverb. Let's see what we can get with this. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Spread, decay. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Hey. That's enough, I think. Right. Lyrics. In fact, 13 minutes. Oh, my God. This is crazy. The pressure's really on. Pressure's sure on now. 13 minutes to record some vocals. Splashbox. Let's try something else. I'm going to try Black Hole and just bring this down. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's better. All right. It does sound like a RuPaul song, doesn't it? All right. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yo. Yeah! Let's try doing some vocals with this. So. Kind of makes sense. So we got volume set. That's cool. All right, let's come in about here. So we're going for a bit of an AC/DC vocal vibe. Why not? With 11 minutes left.
Struck in the silver boots, secret shimmer like the beating truth. Bucky battles, neon fights, feathers fly in the backstage lights.
Boom. I think I fucked the first line up.
Silver boots, secret shimmer.
Let's just do strut the strip. That'll be fine. Let's do it.
Strut the strip in the silver boots, secret shimmer like the beating truth. Backbeat battles, neon fights, feathers fly in the black light night.
Okay. We're going to duplicate that. We're going to do these one by one, duplicate them, get them done. Listen to that first line.
In the silver boots, strut the strip in the silver boots.
Lame. All right, let's do it.
Strut the strip in the silver boots, secret shimmer like the beating truth. Backbeat battles, neon fights, feathers fly in the black light night.
Wicked. Let's get this chorus down, whatever it's going to be. All right. Let's go. Vanity is a deadly sin, they say.
Vanity is a deadly sin, they say, but baby.
Get it right. Get the timing right. What do we got? Shit. Man, we don't have a lot of time, do we? 8 minutes. Woo! Vanity.
Vanity is a deadly sin, they say, but baby, it's how we play. One left or if you won't die, our head must reach the sky.
All right.
Vanity is a deadly sin, they say, but baby, it's how we play. Vanity is a deadly sin, they say, but baby, it's how we play. One left or it's do or die, our head must reach the sky.
I just got to do that last line.
Do or die, our head must reach the sky.
All right. What do we got time-wise? We got 7 minutes. Okay, so we've got to do the second verse. It's going to be here. And then we're done, I think. Oh, I think I've sung the wrong stuff. Let's try this. Let's oops. Oh man, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. It's getting close, the clock. Let's just do this again. I think I sung the wrong words. 2 2 2 2 2 2. All right, let's do this.
Hold that spray, see that dream. Lock it down with a high octane sheet. We're in guys, we're on the teams. Big hair, big heart, on your dirty knees.
Let's try it.
Back like night. Hold that spray, see that dream. Lock it down with a high octane sheet. We're a guys, we're on the teams. Big hair, big heart, on your dirty knees.
All right, 5 minutes. Oh, shit. All right, let's try this verse here.
Try to fall, extra hole. Divine.
Oh, man. All right. Where are the lyrics? We've tried them all. Extra hold and missed. I'm going to put... That'll fit better. All right, let's do it.
We try to mow, extra hold and miss. With nothing match that copy twist. Let them stay in the dusty town. You can't exist for it never lets you down.
All right. Let's do this.
We try to mow, extra hold and miss. But nothing match that copy twist. Let them stay in the dusty town. You can't exist for it never lets you down.
All right. So what I'm going to do here, just cheat for a second. Let's just come here. This won't sound that good, but it is what it is. Let's trim. Oops, did I do that? No. Trim. Split. I'm going to copy. Paste. Oh my God, man, dude, seriously. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit here and just do the little trick because I can't be fucking asked. So we need to take off snap to grid. Need to move that a little bit. Okay, let's put in this chorus. Copy. And paste. And we'll do the same here. All right. It sounds ridiculous.
Struck the strip in the silver boots. Secret shimmer like forbidden truth. Backseat battles, neon fights. Feathers fly in the backlight night. Hold that spray, free that dream. Lock it down with the high octane sheen. Mirror ball guys, work on the tees. Big hair, big heart on your dirty knees. We try to mow extra hold and miss, but nothing's matched that top.
All right, we got 32 seconds on the clock, and I think that's going to do it for me today. I could sit here and try and put in a solo, but I've only got 20 seconds. There's no chance that's going to happen. So here is our rock track done. It kind of sounds like a hair band. Kind of does. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I already need a lozenge. I do indeed. So we are at the end of this, and it looks like, this is definitely enough to build on. I could go back definitely and take retakes of this. Let's hear this bass. We'll give it a quick mix, eh? All right, done deal. Thank you, Jenny, so much. Hey, if you like the super chat or you like what this show is all about and you get something from it, please feel free, but never expect it or anything like that, but it does help. This is our second episode. Normally I used to just perform here each weekend, but now we're doing this where I get to try and reinvigorate myself writing music. That's the idea behind it. Let's solo these vocals and just make sure they're okay.
Silver boots, sequin shimmer like forbidden truth. Backseat battles, neon fights. Feathers fly in the backlight nights. Hold that spray, free of that dream. Lock it down with a high octane sheen. Mirror ball guards, whip on the tees. Big hair, big heart on your dirty knees.
All right, all that's left to do is to play it for you and play it all the way through, and then we're out of here. Pete Johns is up next, and he is doing the happy hour, and I will automatically dump you over there. There we go. Pretty easy. Now, what this proves is that Logic is really easy to make music in, because you can start off something simple with drums and build on top of that. I didn't even use any auto stuff like auto bass or anything today. So really, really easy. Where's the countdown gone? It ended. Countdown is over. We are done. So let's just play this and get out of here. And this is what we made in an hour. Obviously, it could have some guitar solos and be a lot tighter, but it is what it is. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to dump you all over at Pete Johns. And I'll just let you know tomorrow, interesting show coming up tomorrow if you want to come and join us. We are doing the rant tomorrow, and we're taking a look at noise. When does music become noise, and when does noise become music? And is there a difference between noise and music in the modern era? So that is the rant tomorrow. Hopefully you can come and join us. Lots of great apps coming up this week to be reviewed. And Walk With Me is back this week. I do apologize it didn't happen this week. I'll just let you all know publicly. I went out to film it. I filmed the whole thing and didn't film half the walk. So that's why it didn't happen this week. There was an error recording. All right, let's go. This is, the title of the song is called Hold That Hairspray. Hold That Hairspray. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together, and I'll see you tomorrow over at Pete's. Let's Oge, baby.
Struck the strip in the silver boots. Secret shimmer like forbidden truth. Backseat battles, neon fights. Feathers fly in the black night. Hold that spring, free that tree. Lock it down with the high octane sheet. Beautiful God, hold on the teeth. Big hair, big heart, on your dirty knees. We try to mow extra hold and miss, but nothing match that Tommy twist. Let me say in the dusty town, the catechist never lets you down. Hold that spring, free that tree. Lock it down with the high octane sheet. Miracle gods, hold on your teeth. Big hair, big heart, on your dirty knees. I love my hairspray. I love my hairspray. Hold that spray, free that tree. Lock it down with the high octane sheet. Miracle gods, hold on your teeth. Big hair, big heart, on your dirty knees. Hold that spray, free that tree. Lock it down with the high octane sheet. Miracle gods, hold on your teeth. Big hair, big heart, on your dirty knees.
Thank you, Heidi, for the donation. Thank you, Weaver. Thank you so much. We'll see you over at Pete's. If you're enjoying this kind of content, let us know. Next week on Tuesday, your time, US, UK, we'll be up the next selection of songs for next week. All right, you guys rock. Let's get out of here. See you over at Pete's and Doge. Bye.